Welcome to Tech Blueprint, a window that lets you know the latest technology news in the world. Those inconspicuous small chips in mobile phones and cars can actually set off a global war. Don't look at them as small, there are swords and shadows behind them, and murderous aura. Recently, SMIC has forced TSMC and Samsung to sit on their hands by cutting prices. In 2021, SMIC made a big move in Pudong New Area, investing $8.87 billion to build a Lingang project. It sounds grand, right? What does this factory specialize in? Making outdated chips such as 28 nanometers. Don't laugh, although this technology is not cutting edge, the output is awesome. By mid-2024, the monthly output of 28 nanometer chips has soared to 800,000 pieces, accounting for more than half of their total production capacity. What's the concept? It's just that the chips are spitting out like they don't need money, and the price is directly pulled down, which makes the market a mess. What do I think? This move is a bit like winning by quantity, with low cost and large quantity. TSMC and other high-end players want to rely on high-end products to make a living, but there is no way. SMIC is clearly trying to make small profits, but quick turnover, and grab the territory. Price reduction is not enough. SMIC and Huawei also secretly made a big news in Shenzhen. In October 2023, the two brothers joined forces to come up with a 3D stacking technology, which sounds very mysterious. In fact, it is to stack old chips, like building blocks, and stack multiple layers to improve performance. What is the result? Huawei Ascend 910B chip turned out and debuted at the developer conference in June 2024. Its performance is close to 70% of NVIDIA A100. 70%. This is a job done with old technology, and the cost is so low that the opponent doubts life. What do I think of this? It's pretty cool, but it's fair to say that NVIDIA's high-end products still have their own unique skills, and SMIC's move is more like surrounding the city with the countryside, grabbing the low-end and mid-end market first. Technology is not easy to innovate, and it's impressive enough to make such a fuss. Let me reveal another piece of information. Last year, TSMC made a big mistake. In March 2023, 5 old engineers from their Hsinchu Science Park, all of whom were technical experts with more than 15 years of experience, left as soon as they said they would, and jumped directly to SMIC's Shanghai headquarters in May. Who are these people? They were involved in the research and development of TSMC's 28 nanometers and 14 nanometers processors. TSMC was anxious and quickly conducted an internal review and asked the government to help stop them, but unfortunately they failed. This matter sounds exciting, like a spy movie. SMIC's operation is equivalent to digging a piece of heart from the opponent's home. I think that talent mobility is the norm in the industry, but TSMC has really lost both the wife and the army this time. SMIC has been blessed with technology, and the cost can be further reduced. TSMC executives probably can't sleep well at night. SMIC's price reduction strategy is not unique. Let's take a look at another Chinese player, Yangtze Memory. In July 2022, this guy made a big move in Wuhan, and the price of 128-layer QLC and flash memory chips was directly cut by 30%, from 12 cents to 8 cents. Samsung and SK Hynix were dumbfounded, and their market share was snatched away. By the end of 2023, Yangtze Memory's global market share will jump from 8% to 12%, and it will also shout that it will reach 18% in 2025. Isn't this the same as SMIC? They all wave the price butcher knife, and whoever is cheaper will be the boss. I think this is quite interesting. The Chinese chip army is attacking in groups, relying on low prices to squeeze their opponents. But then again, low prices are good, but if the quality and service cannot keep up, it is easy to shoot oneself in the foot, so we have to be careful. Let me tell you another new thing. In February 2024, the United States stumbled on SMIC again, upgraded sanctions, and blocked DUV lithography machine accessories. This is to force people to death. But SMIC is not panicking. In May, it directly signed a $2 billion order with the Malaysian government to build a 28-nanometer chip factory in Kuala Lumpur, which is expected to be put into production in 2026. Customers have been found, and Toyota's Southeast Asian supply chain has placed an order and is ready to use the chips from this factory to build cars. I give full marks for this operation. The United States wanted to strangle the neck, but they hit back. The Southeast Asian market has great potential and strong demand, and SMIC has made a very smart move. I think sanctions are a double-edged sword. If they are pushed too hard, they can stimulate potential, but the risks are also not small. Whether the new plant can gain a foothold depends on the follow-up. Let's see what the data and experts say. According to TrendFor's 2023 report, SMIC's share of the global 28 nanometers and above process market has increased from 9% in 2022 to 14% in 2024. And its growth rate has surpassed a lot of competitors. Semiconductor analyst Zhong Qiong, pseudonym, said in an interview, SMIC's cost advantage is too terrifying. Their cost per wafer is 20% to 30% lower than TSMC. With government support, it is simply a dimensionality reduction attack. There is also an interesting survey. The 2024 Global Chip Price Index shows that the average price of 28 nanometers processed chips has fallen by 15%. Industry insiders say that it is SMIC that has led the price war. This data sounds exciting. Ordinary people may not understand what a process is, but who doesn't like it when it's cheap? After this chip war, the chips in mobile phones and cars are expected to become cheaper and cheaper, which can save money when shopping. However, TSMC and Samsung are not vegetarians either, and they are expected to fight back soon. In the next few years, this drama will only get more exciting. Who do you think will have the last laugh? Let's wait and see.